Hello friends, welcome back. Now I'm going to talk about HTTP strict transport security, that is SSTS header, missing header. Okay, so let me first explain you about this. Delivering web pages and data over HTTP connection exposes users to security risk because servers are usually not connected directly to each other. They must pass their request and response through a series of network routers. And series of networks and routers, there may be users or a hacker intruders can break that, may intercept some requested. Yes, so since the data is transferred as unencrypted plain text, the routers can act as man in the middle attack. Yes. So basically, let's examples. Right now, this is your browser, okay, and you are a user, and your browser is sending requests to servers, yes, with the connected series of routers. You can say, yes, this is connected with routers now, and this is, you can make it server. Yes, this is a server. Perfect. Now, what if an intruder may act as man in the middle attack? Yes, there may be possible. Yes, and if your connection is working on HTTP, then I may easily intercept this request. Yes, and will get your credentials. So this is the risk of users. Yes, this is the risk of these users. So this can cause users to receive manipulated information or be directed to hostile servers used by attackers. I can also even spoof. Yes, I can also conduct attack called DNS spoofing over there. Yes, on network. So it will redirect this user to some other fake ROG server. Yes, this you can say a ROG server. Yes, perfectly. Now, this interceptions can go understand since a compromised HTTP response looks the same as genuine response. Yes, perfectly. Yes. Now, so how HSTC help users or these servers, okay, to protect themselves? Yes. So HSTS enforce HSTS policy. Basically, it's a policy force all the users or all the requests to pass through only HTTPS. Okay, what? Only HTTPS. Okay, only HTTPS connections instead of plain text. So obviously you have a questions right now that we have HTTPS. Okay, why we are using HSTS? Basically, HTTPS we are not forcing to use. See, for example, you have HTTP and HTTPS both, okay. But what if I'll force this to redirect to http://nokia.com? Then it's a risk. Yes, this can be easily intercepted. Basically, HSTS ensures that the entire channel is encrypted before any data is sent. Yes. Now, making it impossible for attackers to read or modify the data in transit. Yes. Now, this was the current background concept about HSTS. Now how HSTS work basically? So you must first, let's say the server owners or developers must first add the HSTS response headers to the server. What? First of all, you have to add HSTS response header. Response headers mean basically you to add something like this: strict, then the transport, in transport security, so you can give security, then you can give a max age, and there you can give equal to expire time basically. Okay, max age, expire time, and this will be in seconds. Okay, so this is count as seconds. Okay, expire time, this is in seconds. Perfect. You can also enforce this into your all the subdomains. How? Just put semicolon, then you can use include subdomains. Yes, include subdomains. So this you have to add first into your server. Now, second, when browser when browser accesses the website, basically when browser accesses the websites, the server replies. What the server replies now? The server replies with HTTPS header, okay, with HTTPS header. Okay. Now, so right now my browser is not sending any data. First of all, the server is replying with their HTTPS headers. If there will be no HTTPS headers, then what will happen? It will send my data. Okay, your browser will send your data. Yes. Now, so after receiving, this is, you can say, third. Yes. After receiving HTTPS header, browser sends in HTTPS request. Okay, before that our browser doesn't send, so that is important. Okay, that's why HTTPS is important. If any application don't have HTTPS, then anyone can do MITM attack on network side. So this is all about the background concept. After that, we'll see how to hunt bugs of HTTPS, okay, and how to check a website having missing HTTPS. So we'll talk about this. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about again HTTPS. So I'm showing you the three ways to find this missing HTTPS header. The first is curl command. Okay, you can use curl space -s and then capital D. Then you can give the link of any websites, and after that you can give pipe, and then you can search the response. In the response, basically you have to find in response max age, something like this. Okay, so basically in response you have to find this one, strict transport security max age expire time. Okay, so what you have to find, I'll show you. Okay, so let me search this on, let's say, my website. Okay, if I'm searching for, let's say, first of all I would like to show you, see, this is not a very easy bug. Okay, you'll get a bounty or Hall of Fame by this bug. Okay, see this, some people got this bounty here and Hall of Fame from HackerOne. So it's not low level. Okay, it's a medium level vulnerability. Okay, so you can report this and you may get Hall of Fame or a bounty for that. Now, so let me show you on the real website. So I'm showing you on this, let's say, Nokia.com. Okay, perfectly. So I open this website Nokia.com. Let me copy this now perfectly. I'm giving there. Okay, perfect. Let me simply copy this. Let's fire this query. If I'm trying this query, let's say clear first of all. So I'm trying this query over there, and what happened? I haven't got any output. I haven't got any syntax of strict transport. That means this is vulnerability. Okay, there is a vulnerability. It's vulnerable. Okay, there is no HTTPS. Okay, there is no HTTPS header. That means it's vulnerable, because I see this. What I told you already. The first, you have to add HTTPS response header. So server don't have any HTTPS response header. Yes, because when browser accesses the website, server supposed to reply with HTTPS headers. But in reply, I haven't got any HTTPS headers. That means the website is vulnerable. This is the first way. Second way, you can use this SSLlabs.com SSL test. Okay, let me simply open this website. Okay, perfect. Let's copy this now. There you can also give a host name, simply copy paste. Okay, there. Okay, and you may get, see this, these are the ready. Okay, let's reports. Let's view this. See this. I'll search for HTTPS now. You can see this, strict transport security. There is not implemented. Yes, even not in preloading. Yes, that means it's vulnerable. Yes, so this is another way to. Okay, perfect. All right. So we have checked. Now there is a complete detailed information about what are the missing response headers you have. Okay, what are the missing response headers? Missing response headers. You'll get all the details by the HSE/CS scan. Okay, missing response headers. So you can simply download this from GitHub. Okay, so you can simply search on Google about this, and you may get a tool HSCE, a security scanner for HTTP response headers. Okay, so you can download this from there. So let me simply use this HSE scan space -u, and I will give there let's say Nokia.com. Perfect. So if I'm trying this now, let's see this now. Sorry. So I just try this now. Maybe there is something problem. Okay. Perfectly. Now see this now. What happened? I tried this. Now I got lots of details here, but I'm looking for only, see this, header field name strict transport security, and it comes under where? Let me simply zoom out for a little bit. Okay. So these are giving a complete many details. Yes, if you look, see this now. HSC scan I tried now. See what I got. I got response headers details. So what are the response headers available over there? You will get also their details, as well as you will get all the missing details also. So just wait. I'm showing you. Response header, response missing header. Yes, and there pragma is missing, so we don't care about the pragma. Right now I'm talking about HSTS. So you can see this now. Strict transport security is missing. Yes, you can see this now. Strict transport security is missing now. If a strict transport security is missing, then there is a vulnerability. Yes, so this is a way to find this vulnerability. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm again talking about HSTS. So you can try this on Dell.com also. I think Dell.com is also vulnerable. Let's show you. So if I'm trying this now, let's say this one. Okay, I think we have to try that. I guess not the, okay. Let's try only there. Okay, perfectly. If I'm trying this now, see what's happening over there now. We can see this. I'm not getting any kind of strict output. Yes, that means it's vulnerable. Yes, you can also confirm this by SSL labs test. Now see this. I think we it's already open. So let me simply copy this now. Okay, I'm copying. I'm going there, SSL. Okay, there is now. So SSL server test. You can simply give a host name over there now. Enter. So you may get Hall of Fame by Dell.com. Yes, because this is, if this will be vulnerable, then okay. So let me simply search for HSTS. I mean, okay, right now it's not completed. It's 29%. So you have to wait for HSTS. Yes. Now, at the meantime, okay, it's complete. I guess now HSTS. Perfect. No, I haven't got anything till now. Okay. At the meantime, I'm going to also talk about, let's say, Apple.com. Not only the main domain, okay, you can also try this on subdomains, okay, and even subdomains of subdomains, okay, if it's live, okay, you can try there, okay. So let's simply copy this now. I'll search for HSTS now. Nothing. Let me search this Apple.com by this method right now, okay. So okay, even this is vulnerable. Yes, let's try this now. HSTS. We haven't got anything. Wait. Nothing. You can see this HSTS is not over there. Yes, it's also vulnerable. Yes, it's not only about the, let's try on this app. You can try. Okay. For that, I think we missed. Let's try on this Apple.com. So I'll copy this now perfectly. Okay, it's already completed the scan. 92% is done. Just wait. Okay, just wait for this. At the meantime, I'm going to also talk about, let's say, iTunes, maybe something. Let's say iTunes.apple. Okay. Not download. Okay, I don't want to download. I want to let's say log into the, let's say, somewhere Apple. Login. If I'm searching, looking for this one, see this. Yeah, there's a secure.store.apple.com. Perfectly alright. You can also try over there, same thing. See this now. It's ready now. So let's open this now. I'll search for, okay, HSTS. It say no. See this now. It's not enforced. Yes. Let's try. What about this one? Okay, if I'm trying this now, let's say secure dot this one. So So this is a way to find this vulnerability. Okay, let's try this now. If I'm trying the secure.store.apple.com, let's see this now. 14% done. In the meantime, I'm also going to find this on, let's say, through curl command. If I'm trying this now, let's say, perfectly. Let's copy this now. Let's fire this query. You can see that it's secure now. Yes, there's a strict transport security, maximum age is the word. Even they are forcing on the include subdomains. Yes, that may, but okay, you will also get to know that from this the SSL labs. Yes, so this one is secure, but the main domain is not secure. Yes, perfect. So I hope you got to know that how to find this vulnerability. Yes, okay. Just wait, you have to wait for a few seconds. Okay, okay, perfectly. Okay, let me simply search HSTS. Yes, there is a, yes, it's enforced. Yes, that means this is secure. Thank you. So this is a way to find this vulnerability, missing HSTS header. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about users credentials are sent in clear text. If any application is having HTTP, they are accepting passwords or login credentials over HTTP protocol, or any sensitive information like credit card, debit card over HTTP protocol, then there is a vulnerability. So how to hunt this bug? Simple. Find login page. If you can force that login page or any important credentials page to browse with HTTP, then there is a vulnerability, and the vulnerability name is users credentials are sent in clear text. Now I will not show you any bug on this. Okay, I'm just showing you this one. Okay, so you can see this, one of my students got bounty for clear text password of admin password. Yes, that is a vulnerability basically. Okay, so this is a way to find this vulnerability. It's called, okay, so HSTS is over. I'm just including this on HSTS topics. Okay, thank you so much. This is all about HTTP passwords are sent over clear text. Okay, you can also name as this one, HTTP passwords are sent over clear text. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about session fixation. So I'm here for the background concept about session fixation. Let me first talk about what is session fixation in an easy way. So I'm talking about in a very easy way. I hope you will love this. So I'm giving you two cases right now. Yes, the one cases is, let's say case one. I have two browser. Okay, let's say browser 1. Okay, and there's a browser 2. Perfectly all right. Yes, so I have two browser now. In one browser I'm using same applications. Okay, so the application I'm using a same application. Okay, same application, perfectly same application. And what I will do right now, I'll copy cookie before login. Okay, what? Copy cookie before login. Okay, perfect, all right. Yes, so I'm copying the cookie before login. After that, here I will try to, in the second browser, I will try to log in with that cookie. So I will try to log in with this cookie. Okay, perfectly. After login, you just refresh this browser. Okay, or you can try again login with same cookie. Okay, again login with same cookie. If you will be logged in, from in browser 1, basically, if you will be logged in browser 1, then there is a session fixation. Okay, then there is a session fixation. So this is one case. Now I'm talking about the second case. Now let's say the next case. So perfectly, so I'm just showing in the next case, case 2. Again we have two browser 1, browser 2, same applications I'm using. So again I will log in first. Okay, first login. Okay, login. After that, copy cookie. Okay, what? I'll copy the cookie. After that, simply try to re-import. You can say import that cookie into the second browser. Okay, so import that cookie in second browser. Okay, and if you will be logged in, then there is a session fixation. So this is one way. Okay, this is one way to do this. Now this, I'll talk about the law third. Let's say third, case 3. Perfect. So again we have two browsers. Let's say browser 1 and let's say browser 2. What I will do here, I'll simply, let's say, log in, then copy cookie. Okay, copy cookie. Then what I will do, let's say after copy, I, let's say, log out. Okay, now I'll use this cookie to log in again. Okay, log in again by using this cookie. Okay, and if I will be logged in, then there is a session fixation. Yes. Okay, so this is a way to do this basically. Now let's talk about some of the background concept, okay, of session fixation. So see this now. Applications functions, basically I'm talking about the session fixation now. What? Session fixation. Okay, so applications function related to authentications and session management are often not implemented correctly. Okay, allowing attackers to compromise passwords, keys, sensitive tokens, and or exploit other implementation flaws to assume others users identities. Yes. Impact. So impact will be, let's talk about the impact of this vulnerability. Impact will be, such flaws may allow some or even all accounts. Basically this can be maybe single users or maybe all the users attack. Okay, maybe all the users. Okay, perfectly. Now once successful, the attacker can do anything with the victim. Whatever the victim can do, attacker can also do the same thing, because we run privileged accounts. Yes, we are the privileged users after that. Yes, so this is all about session fixations. I hope you understand the session fixations. Hello friends, welcome back. So I'm again talking about session fixation today. So let me show you session fixation on these two websites. So first of all, let's say swiggy.com. So first I'm trying on swiggy.com via different methods. So let's first log in over there. So I logged in. I got perfectly. I got OTP on my phone. If I'm trying, let's say 208290 perfectly, I logged in over there. Yes. Now the first method is, let's capture this cookie. Okay, so intercept is on now. I'm trying, let's say, I click on my account. See, I capture this request. This is not the request. This is not the request. This is not the request I'm looking for. Oh, okay. I forwarded accidentally. Not an issue. So what I will do, I'll again click on this. This time I'll click on this. Let's say edit profile. Not edit profile. Let's say, yeah, I click over there perfectly. I think let me do intercept. Okay, I only intercept. Okay. Why I am getting this Chrome or everything? Let me click on the edit profile. I'll click on the change. Let's click on. Okay, I'm not able to click there. Let's click on Swiggy Super perfectly. Forward. This is another request. Let me again capture this request. So I capture this request right now. Yes, this is the request, and you can see this, I got this cookie, yes, perfectly. Let me copy this cookie, okay. So I copied this cookie into, let's say, the new notepad perfectly. So this is a cookie value. Now I'll go to, let's say, perfectly intercept off. Now you can see this, it's logged in right now, and you got this, yes. Now I'll open the, let's say, new incognito mode. Let's open new incognito mode. Then I'm trying to open, let's say, swiggy.com. You can see it's not logged in right now perfectly. It's not logged in. So our intercept is on now. Let's capture this request. So I capture this request, and I will replace this cookie with my own cookie. And if you will be logged in, then there is a vulnerability that's called session fixation. Let's forward intercept off now. So you can see this, you are not logged in right now, yes. You can see this, it's not logged in. That means there is no session fixation vulnerability. One way is to do this, okay. Another way is to simply capture the cookie, the previous cookie, and try to log in with the previous. Let's see this now. See this. Simply reload this now. Perfectly. One way is to, let's capture this request, okay. So I'm going to capture this request. Let's say I click on this, okay. Let's click on this cart. Cart is empty, but I capture the request. No, this is not the request. I'm looking for this, not the request. So I'll simply, let's say, see restaurant near me. Let's forward. I'll simply reload this. If I'm reloading this, I capture this request perfectly. This is the cookie value. One way, this is the cookie value. Yes. Let's copy this cookie value. So I copied this before sign in. Yes. Now I'll in a different browser, I will sign in with this cookie. Okay. So let me simply log out now from this. Okay, it's log out already. You can see there is a cookie parameters. I'll copy, open this, edit this cookie extensions now. And what I will do there, I will update something over there. So the first parameter is here, is in-cap session. Okay, you can see this now. So I'll search for in-cap perfectly. There is the, and the value is this one. Yes, I'll copy there. Okay, let's copy this. So I'll copy there perfectly. I will log this perfectly. Second parameter is NLBI. So I'll use NLBI perfectly. Let's copy this now. So I copied this now perfectly. Now third parameter is widget. So perfectly, there is the widget, and there is nothing. Okay, it's not an issue. Okay, now let it blank now. Okay, perfectly. Now there is a device ID, so I'll let it device ID empty. Now there is a guest TID. Okay, so if I'm doing, let's say, guest TID. Okay, there is a guest ID. Let's copy this perfectly. There is a session ID. So if I'm doing, let's say, SID, where is the SID? SID is there. Let's copy this SID perfectly. So I copied there. Now there is underscore SW. So I don't know what's that. Let's copy this now. So these are all the cookie parameters I replaced. Yes. So let's save. I saved that now. Now I'll log in over there with that cookie. So let's try to log in now. So I'm trying to log in now. I got the OTP. It's a 309207. 309207 perfectly. Let's log in there. So I logged in, and you can see this now. In the previous, this not this one. Okay, and we captured this. Let's forward this and intercept off now, because see, but the problem is that right now you are not logged in. Okay, you are not logged in. Yes, so that means it's not vulnerable. Yes, there is no session fixation vulnerability. So I think you got an idea, yes, how to do session fixation. Yes, that is. Thank you. Hello friends, now I'm going to talk about session fixation live. So assume this is a hacker browser. Do not log into any application right now, okay? And this is a victim browser. So capture your browser cookie. As a hacker, you capture your browser cookie and use that same cookie for login from victim account. After logged in, simply refresh hacker browser. If you will be also logged in, then there is a session fixation. So this is a website, merakisandaily.com. I'm logging with my browser first of all. Make intercept off now. Perfectly. Now select city Pune perfectly. Okay, you can see this, there is a my account, so I'll capture this request, my account request. It's a my account, yeah, and this is a cookie, yes. This is a cookie for my account perfectly. Let's copy. So I copied the cookie, yes. Now I will you can say forward or intercept off now perfectly. Now I'll open a new incognito mode over there. Let's say right click, new private window. I'm again going to the, let's say, merakisandaily.com perfectly. I'll again go to the my account, yes, and then there is a email ID and password. I have to give a true credential, so I'm giving a true credentials perfectly. Now let's intercept is on. Now let's click on login. This is now the request, and this is the request, and you can see this is the cookie. I'll replace this cookie with my previous cookie perfectly. All right, now let's click on forward now. Again there is a cookie, so I'll replace this cookie with my cookie perfectly. All right, let's forward. So you can see this now. Now I logged in, yes. Okay, no, I'm not logged in yet. It is still okay. No, it's logout there. So that means I logged in, yes. Yeah, see this, I logged in there, yes. Now I'll open my previous window. There is again, let's click on the home now. Click on the my account now. Okay, home. So there's still the same thing. Okay, it's not logged in, so I'm not logged in over there. That means there is no session fixation vulnerabilities. Yes, let's try to reload this. So okay, you can see this now. It's not, I'm not logged in over there. That means there is no session fixation vulnerability. Satya, you got an idea that how to find session fixation vulnerability. Yes, that is my main goal. Okay, if I'll be logged in, then there is a session fixation. Okay, thank you. Hello friends, again I'm going to talk about session fixation, but this time I'm going to talk about in this website. Let's log in there first of all. So I just click over login. Now after login, I'll simply let's say this is actually account founder@hackersera.com, but this time trying with a, let's say, wrong input, you can say. Okay, let's intercept it on now. Let's log in. So why I tried long? Because I want to capture the cookie, and the cookie is this one: front end sessions, kcookie, current device, desktop, everything, and this one. Yes. Okay. So I copied the cookie value perfectly. Let's intercept off now. Now I'm trying with, let's say, private window, and there I have to try with same, let's say, v1 dot. Okay, perfectly. Now there I am trying with the real account, let's say this one, A12345 B78 perfectly. Intercept is on now. Let's click on login now. So I capture this request. I will replace this cookie with my previous cookie perfectly. Let's forward. I'll again members is this one, but let me simply replace with cookie this one. Okay. Now, so I think that cookie I'm not able to log in even, yes. Okay, so I'm not able to set that cookie to browser, yes. So I'll intercept is on again. Let's log in. This is the cookie of login, yes. So this time this is the cookie of login. Okay, so I'll copy this cookie. Okay, I'll copy this cookie. Okay, let's forward. Okay, let's log in now. So I'm trying to log in. Let's say so I copied the cookie before login, yes. So let's say I'm trying, let's say A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I copied this before. Now I'll try there now. Okay, this is my second browser, so I'm trying there now. founder@hackersera.com. I'll try B78. Intercept is on now. Let's log in now. So, and then I'll replace this cookie with my cookie, what I copied from there. Let's forward. they are directing to the members, but this time they gave another front end session. Okay, and this is not my session. So if I'm trying there, let's say, okay, let's copy this. Okay, let's copy this cookie. Let's forward, intercept off now. So you logged in right now, yes. What if you will try to, let's say, import that cookie over there now? If I'm trying, let's say, intercept is on incognito mode. You can see that this was the KC, yes, previously. Let's copy this now. If I'm trying to replace this cookie with there, let's forward, intercept off now. I'm also logged in, yes. This is called cookie swap. What? Cookie swap, but no, this gave me 4. Okay, let me try one more time. So intercept is on now. Logged in. So I'll replace this cookie with this one. Forward. Its member get all notifications. I'll replace there also this cookie. Perfectly. Let's forward. Okay. This cookie with but anyway, it's only going to the login. So I'll simply open this now. But still it's going to the login. This is not even vulnerable. Okay, thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. I'm going to talk about account lockout today. So what do you mean by account lockout? So basically I'm assuming that there is applications, and applications have a login page, and in login page you are giving a true username, but in password field you are giving wrong password. So basically you are trying a wrong credentials for the victim, and after 15 to 20 tries the account may be locked out, yes, because of brute force protection on that applications. So I'm going to talk about account locked out today. So what is this vulnerability? Let's example, you have an application, let's say Facebook is applications, and in Facebook login page we are going to the Facebook login page, and in let's say Facebook login page, and in username you are giving, let's say, my account. Okay, my account, let's say you can say Vikas account. Okay, now, and in password you are trying, let's say, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and you are trying this, let's say, obviously the application will say login attempt failed. Yes, application may say login attempt failed. Okay, what if I'll try same thing, let's say 1,000 times, or maybe more than 1,000 times? So the application will block this request, or maybe temporarily block this account, because of there is a brute force protection. Yes, so if the brute force protection is enabled over there and it's blocking your account for more than 24 hours, if this is blocking more than 24 hours, then there is a vulnerability, because instead of this my account username you can give someone else account also. Yes, and their account will be blocked for 24 hours. Yes, the account will be blocked for 24 hours. Then there is a vulnerability that's called account lockout vulnerability. So let's talk about the steps. Steps will be very simple. So I'm just showing you one POC, then I'll show you the live hunting. So this is one report, so HackerOne report. Let me show you this report. So I think some researcher found this vulnerability on Instacart. Okay, Instacart.com. Okay, now let me just tell you the steps. Steps is very simple. The first steps will be, you can say okay. So the first steps will be, you have to capture the login request with a correct username, or you can give a test username. Just give a wrong password 123456. Capture that request into Bubsuit. After that, you can use either intruder, either you can use sequencer. It's up to you what you want to use. Okay, so you can use either intruder or in sequencer. So basically, our goal is to play this request 1,000 times. Yes. So you can play this request, let's say 1,000 times maybe. Okay, so make same request 1,000 times. So basically I'm making request the same 1,000 times. By you can, for that you have to use intruder. Okay, now if account will be locked out for more than 24 hours, then there is a vulnerability. If it's not locking for 24 hours, then there is no vulnerability. It's supposed to be locked for some hours. Then you can see, then victim will be afraid. Yes, because their account will be blocked out. Yes. Okay, so this is all about the background concept about account lockout. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to talk about account lockout. I mean, basically I'm going to show you live hunting for account locked out vulnerability. So for that, let's try on, let's say, facebook.com. So I'm trying this on facebook.com. So I'll go to the facebook.com simply. Now in the username field, I'll give, let's say, a username, my username. Okay, you can see I have this username. Okay, gmail.com. In password, I'm trying, let's say, wrong password. Let's say 123456789. Let's click on login. Obviously the application will say you that login attempt failed, the password is incorrect. Yes. Now I'm going to capture that request into Bubsuit. So I'll make intercept is on 123456. Let's click on login. So I guess I captured the request. Now I have to search for 123456. It's not coming. Let's forward this request. Not so. See, I got some matches. In the pass parameter is taking the input from the user. Now I have to send this request many times basically. So what I will do right click, send this to sequencer. In sequencer you can play the same request via token to many times. Let's click on the start live capture now. So I'm playing same request many times. This is one option. Another option may be simply right click, send this to intruder. Go to intruder, and you also know that in intruder you have to select one position. So first of all I will clear, then I'll select this position, let's say this positions. I'm going to change this position. Okay, so let's select this positions, add. I'm going to make that positions, I'm going to fire payload type numbers, and I'm going to make that positions from 1 to 1000, and the step will be 1 to 1. Let's click on a start attack. See what's happening right now. Yes, so I'm making same request many times, so obviously my account will be locked out for some times. Yes, let's try with my real username password. So I'm trying now. Let's click on my real username. See what's happening. I'm not able to log in, even I'm feeding real username password. So my account is locked out for temporary. Yes. Okay, this is account locked out vulnerability. I hope it's clear to you. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So I'm going to talk about account lockout on Live Hunting 2, part Live Hunting 2, okay? So right now I'm trying on this same thing on, let's say, Instagram.com. It's very simple. First of all, you have to capture the login request. So I'm going to the login page. Now, in the username field, I'll give it, let's say, victim username. This is my username, so I'm giving my username over there. In the password, I'm trying wrong password, obviously. And application is saying something. Application is saying, let's say, sorry, your password was incorrect. Please double check your password. Now, I'll capture that request into BobSuit. Intercept is on now. Login. So I captured that request into BobSuit. This is not my request. Let's forward this request to get a new request. This is the request. Yes. Now the username is this one. The password. I think. Let me just increase the font. Display now. Make it 24. Okay. Perfectly alright. Okay. Now. So this is the request, and I have to replay this request many times. So I can use either sequencer or maybe intruder. So let me right click, send this to sequencer. Go to sequencer. Now simply start live capture. So I'm making same request many times now. Or either you can also send this request to intruder. Send this to intruder. Now in position fields, you have to first clear. Now select one position. So I'm selecting Q equal to 0.5. So I'm making changes into these positions. Payloads, simple list to numbers. I'll make simple list to numbers. So basically I'm changing that positions as numbers, and numbers will be from 1 to 1000. So I'm making same. Basically, if you're changing that position, the request will be obviously same. Yes. So request is same, but I'm just changing these positions. Okay. Now if I'm trying with my real password and username, see what's happening. So my account is locked out for some time. Yes, I have to wait. Okay. This is called account locked out vulnerability. Thank you so much. Hello friends, again we'll have a demonstration on account locked out. So let me just show you. Okay, so this time the application will be twitter.com. okay, let me simply browse this website. Now there's a username. In the username I'm giving, let's say, offensive hunter, and in password I'm trying, let's say, wrong password. See what's happening over there. Now the application saying the username and password you entered did not match our records. Maybe we tried wrong passwords. Now I'll capture this password to BobSuit. So let's open the BobSuit. Intercept is on. Let's capture this request. So login. So I capture that request into BobSuit. This is not the request I'm looking for, so I'll forward this request. This is the request, and I'm getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 as a passwords. Now my goal is to make this request, send this request 1000 times. So for that, I'll simply right click, send this to sequencer. Let's go to sequencer. Then I'll click on the start live capture. So I'm making same request this much times. Now I'll also right click, send this to intruder. You also know the intruder method. Yes. Let's go to the intruder positions. I'll clear that. I'll select one position. So positions, maybe let's say this positions, add payloads. I'm going to change that position, set that position simple list to numbers, and I'll make from, let's say, 1 to 1000 and start 1. So basically you're making same request many times, then account will be locked out. Yes. Let's go to the browser now. See, we need to do it. See, it's blocked for 60 minutes. Yes. If it's blocked for 60 minutes, after 60 minutes you can also lock one more time. Yes. Then one more time, then one more time. Yes. So this way you are continuously block users to be logged for login. Yes. From login. Yes. So this is called account locked out vulnerability. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you so much. Hello friends. Now I'm going to talk about reporting. So reporting is necessary. Okay. You should also learn how to report. So these are the few parameters you're supposed to mention in the report. Like first will be vulnerability name, then description about that vulnerability. After that, you also mention the URL, and you can also mention impact of this vulnerability, how to reproduce this error, as well as you can also give recommendation that how to fix this vulnerability. And then you can mention your POC. POC may be either a screenshot, or you can also either maybe video recording. So let me just copy the few parameters. So I just copy that few parameters. Now vulnerability name, I will mention, let's say account, let's say logout. Yes, logged out. Now descriptions I can copy from Google, or you can also copy from my slide. Yes, so let me simply go back. Description is this one. Let me simply copy this. Yes, I copied. This is the descriptions. Now one enable URL, if you are, let's say examples, I want to report on Twitter, okay, or maybe any, just copy the one enable URL. Impact, you can mention that by sending large number of requests, your account may be locked out, yes, for some times. So you can mention over there. Now this is very important, like how to reproduce this issue. So you can give a steps, like first capture that login request with incorrect credentials. You can use a real username but wrong password, you can mention over there. Okay, now after that, after capturing, send this to intruder. Yes, you can also mention, or maybe sequencer. Yes, you can, whatever you are doing, just mention over there. Now third, if you are using an intruder, then select positions. Now payload type will be you will be, let's say numbers, you can mention, then from, okay, now then you can do a start attack. Okay, and 6, after 1000 request, try to log in with true credentials. What? True credentials. Yes, if your account will be locked out due to brute force protection over there, yes, then there is a vulnerability. And then you can mention the recording, or maybe you can give also recommendations to recover the account. You can also give that, and then you can give POC, the proof. What's the proof of this? You can give a screenshot attached, or you can give also maybe video POC attached. Okay, thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. Now I'm going to talk about SSRF. So in my previous course, we have already seen the SSRF, basic SSRF. Yes, now so it's again SSRF. It's a server side request forgery basically. Okay, so I'm again talking about the background concept about server side request forgery, and what we are going to see in this, what's the update in this. Okay, so let's talk about that. So basically, let's example, if you found a parameter something like this, who's making request or can make request. Yes, perfectly. Now if I'll give over there, let's say http://google.com, and if target application will make request to google.com, then there may be SSRF. Yes, then there may be SSRF. Now what will be the impact of SSRF? What we can achieve by SSRF? Yes, so the first things I'm going to teach you in this SSRF is SSRF to RFI, remote file inclusion basically. Okay, now second, I'm going to talk about SSRF to RFI, then RFI to I'm going to talk about cell. Okay, or as well as we can also see third one, RFX. You can say SSRF to RFX. If you can say remote file cross scripting. Okay, that's called RFX. Okay, now the fourth I'm going to talk about is read internal and make server perform some actions. Okay, perform some actions. So we can make also something like this, perform some actions. Perfect. Now for fifth I'm going to talk about is, if let's say if the target application is a cloud based, if target application is cloud, let's say AWS or Google or maybe anywhere, let's say CloudFront, then we can try to retrieve the metadata, what metadata of that AWS cloud or anything. Okay, any cloud. So we'll do this much things. Okay, so now first I'm going to talk about again SSRF to RFI, how we're gonna do this. Let's example, you found a parameter, let's say URL parameter. There you simply run, let's say http:// let's say hackersera.com / if you're trying, let's say any file, let's say I created one file hack.php, I created hackoff.html, yes, I created one more file, let's say hack.svg, and if target application will load or will able to execute any of this PHP file, HTML or SVG, and inside the SVG, then there is a remote file inclusion. Perfectly. So now what about the cell? Okay, how you gonna get the cell? So what I will do here, I will use, let's say, any of the cell on my own server. I'll place over there, let's say hackersera.com / dhanush.php. Okay, I have a cell, okay, dhanush.php, and if the target application will able to execute this dhanush.php, then there is a remote file cell basically. Okay, now third we talk about the cross-site scripting through SSRF. So let's say examples, we found a parameter URL, we can give over the payload, let's say http:// hackersera.com, and I will give up, let's say xss.svg. I have a file xss.svg. In that file I just wrote a script alert1 script tag close, and I'm just including into this URL parameters. If they will execute this file and you will get a pop-up, then there is a remote file cross-site scripting. Perfectly. Now the next one is read internal and make server perform some action. So basically we will gonna execute, let's say, URL schema. So there are many URL schema. Let's first talk about what are the URL schema. The first URL schema is file colon, you can say //. Second is dict colon //. So third is SFTP. Okay, what? SFTP colon //. Fourth one is LDAP. LDAP having many versions. Okay, so one is this LDAP, another one is LDAPs, another one is LDAP-I. So these are the options for LDAP you have. Okay, now there is also, let's say, SFTP, there is a TFTP, also, so TFTP. These are all the URL schema. Okay, now there is a important is Gopher. Okay, so Gopher we can also execute //. Perfectly. Now, so why we are using this URL schema? So we can use the first URL schema, that is file. We can use file for read internal files, like we can give file colon // etc/password to read internal file. Yes, perfectly. So this we can do to read internal files. Now why we are using DICT? So DICT, let's examples, if a target application, if target applications block your initial request, block your initial request or basic request, you can say, in that case you can make request through DICT, SFTP, LDAP, TFTP, Gopher. Okay, so how you gonna make request? Let me tell you in simple way. For example, you want to make request to, let's say, Hackersera, so you can give DICT colon //, and there you can give let's say hackersera.com / yes, or you can also assign some port number over there, let's say colon perfectly, let's say com colon 80 then slash, and then you can also write some data, something like this. Let's say hi. Perfectly. This is a way to make request to bypass this if they are blocking your initial request. Okay. Now same way you can try with SFTP. Let's say SFTP : // same way this :80. Perfect. Same way you can try with LDAP. Same way :80. Perfectly alright. So these are the ways. Same way we can try with TFTP. Now that's it. Now what we're gonna do with, let's say, Gopher basically. So for Gopher, you have to create a file. Let's say create a file gopher.php first of all. Okay. So I'll create this file, and in that file I'm giving there, let's say, $PHP. Then I'm including one header. So header will be perfectly this one. In that header I'm redirecting people to the location, some other location. Let's say location : space, and the value of location is, I'm basically executing this one, Gopher : // and there I'm giving some, let's say, website. There I'm giving, let's say, IP address where I want to make request. Let's say you can make netcat listener, you can connect to the netcat listener. So I'm giving NC handler IP basically. Okay, handler IP : I will give NC port, listener port. So I'll give, let's say, 4444. Yes, perfectly alright. You can also write some data there. Let's say something. Okay, let it. Okay, this I'm just want to try to connect that. Okay, now then I will give, let's say, simply single quote this one and this one to close this header parameters. Now after that I'll close this. Sorry, I'll close this PHP function. This is the PHP function. I will place this PHP function to, let's say, attacker machine, my machine, anywhere. Let's say attacker.com/gopher.php. Gopher.php. Perfectly alright. Now I will try to request this file through SSRF. For example, if you will get a parameter, let's say you got the parameter URL, so you can make request to this PHP file. How? Simply http :attacker.com/gopher.php, and this gopher.php is make request to attacker. So basically you are making request to attacker.com indirectly, yes, to the listener handle. Yes, so this is a way to do this. And the last one is scan internal ports. Okay, so I think you already know this, how to scan internal ports. You just have to do :1, :2, :3. If the server will respond to 200 or something, then there is a port enumeration is enabled over there. Yes, I think we have already discussed this in previous course. Now I'm going to tell what is a blind SSRF. Sometimes you may find blind SSRF. Okay, so what do you mean by blind SSRF? First of all, let's say this is a server. Okay, this is a server and this is a attacker. Okay, perfectly. And this, okay, now if I'm requesting, let's say I in URL parameter I'm giving, let's say, http :/google.com. so I'm sending this request to your server, the vulnerable server making request to google.com. Yes, and google.com response. This is the response, basically response, and then we are getting the response. Okay, this is a SSRF. basically server is making a request on behalf of you, and then you are getting the response. Okay, now in some cases, if this is a traditional, this you can say a traditional SSRF. Okay, now what if you will not get output something like this, whatever you are expecting? What if you will server will get a response, but you will get only response header, let's say response code, that you made a request 200. Okay, perfect, all right. This is called blind SSRF. So I hope you got an idea that how to do SSRF. In the next video I'll show you the live hunting. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talking about SSRF now. So basically, let me first show you on the lab first. Okay, how are we gonna use all these commands, all these the URL schemas. Okay, so I spidered this test PHP. You can see this now. I spidered this test php.vulnweb.com. I have to find any parameter that may sending some request to, that can or may send request to any other external services. So I will open the burp collaborator. Perfectly, I'll make it 1 second, copy to clipboard, and then I'm looking for, let's say, a parameter, let's say something like this, file page URL, something like this. Yes, you can see this. I got a file parameter. Simply right click, send this to repeater. In the repeater, let me give this because I want to check it's making a request or not. So as you can see this now in the burp collaborator, it's making a request because here we got the request perfectly alright. So there may be SSRF now. Okay. Now what will be the impact? Okay, if there is a SSRF, then what will be the impact? So impact, maybe the first impact we can do here is I'm going to talk about, first of all, let's say remote file intrusion, or you can say, let's say cross-site scripting. Yes, so if I'm giving a, see, I created a payload here right now. So poc.svg, in that payloads, let's open this poc.svg. You can see this now. I'm not able to open. Okay, let me check my server. ls. Okay, there is a xss.svg. Yes, so I'm giving the, let's say, xss.svg perfectly. Again, it's not opening. Let me try to simply open this IP address. Yeah, there is xss.svg. Yes, perfectly alright. So this is opening. Okay, there was some error, I guess. Yes, perfect. So it's coming xss.svg. Okay. Now, so what if I'll give this remote file cross-site scripting link over there, and you can see this now. They are loading the content. Yes, it's vulnerable. It says show response in browser. If I'm doing this show response browser, let's see this. You can, but I'm not getting any kind of pop-up here. Why? Because this is image file, so that's why they are not showing anything. No worry. Okay. So that means the first method failed over here. Perfectly, not an issue. But they are loading content in HTML response, so maybe they are executing in backend. Yes, but it's not showing to you. Okay. Perfectly alright. Now, what if now you know that what are the URL schema we have? URL schema. The first URL schema is file : // second is dict : / sftp : // so how are you gonna use this? I can use this something like this. I'll give, let's say, file : // etc/password. Am I able to fetch this file? Let's try this. Okay, see, I'm giving there, let's say, file : // etc/password. Maybe etc password will be in different directory, so you have to also try to move that. Okay, so you can simply make it, let's say, .. Okay, so I'm not getting this file, so this file query is also not working now. So what about the DICT? So how DICT? See, but I got to know that they are making requests, so they are not blocking any request. If they will block requests, then you can simply also use something like this: DICT : then IP address you can give. I'll give my public IP address right now. So the my public IP address is 103, this one. Okay, and you can see this. I started a listener on a port, let's say 1337. Okay, so if I'm trying over there now, let's say : 1337 /, let's see this. So but they are not, see this, DHCP is not working right now. Yes, perfectly alright. DHCP is not working, not an issue. Okay, this is a way you can try for another URL schema. If I'm trying for, let's say, a URL schema SFTP, it's also not working. Let's say LDAP, it's also not working. So these are the way to try this. Okay, but you got to know that this is making a request. So if this is making a request, you can simply, okay, I forgot to try gopher. So basically I created a file here, cat space gopher.php. You can see this, and from that file I'm making request to this 121 port number. Okay, and see this now, this file is over on the server already, this gopher.php. If anyone will make request, it will simply go to the listener, but right now from the browser it's not, we haven't made any request. But you can see this now. What if I'll give there, let's say, gopher, this one, yes, http : this one 121/gopher.php. if I'm trying this now, let me check first my port is enabled or not, the port forwarding. So you can see this now, it's enabled. Let me go to the admin again. Perfectly. So it's enabled to this 0.203, perfectly all right now. Let me see, try to access this. Go. What's happened? So it's failed to open this. Yes, that means there is Gopher is not possible over there. Okay, because I'm not getting any kind of Gopher. Perfectly all right now. So this is a way to use all the URL schema. In the next video, I'm going to show you the live hunting. Okay, thank you so much. Hello friends, now I'm going to talk about server-side request forgery. So I have three things right now. One is XSS.svg for cross-site scripting. Another I have for cross-site scripting hackoff.html, this placed on my own server. And then we have a Burp collaborator instance. Now, so what I'm going to talk right now basically, and I'm going to talk about SSRF to cross-site scripting. So simply I have two targets right now. One is a bug bounty website, one is a normal website. So let me show you directly there. I'll simply spider this website. So let's spider this website. So let's say intercept is on now. Right click, send to spider, perfectly, yes. Intercept off. After a spider, basically what you have to do, find any parameters that is related with three things: request, load, redirect, fetch. The request, load, redirect, fetch. Okay, something related. So parameter may be sometimes URL, page, load, file, redirect, fetch, page. You can say open, entry, close. So this type of parameter you have to look for. Okay, so you can see this now. Target sometimes, yes. Let me go back. So what I got a parameter here. The page equal to. I will simply right click, send this to repeater now. So I got a parameter page equal to now. Now, first of all, I will try here. Let's say it is making a request or not. Okay. So I'll use the Burp collaborator instances. So you can see this. This is the instance. I'll copy this. I'll paste over there. Perfectly. Let's click on go now. You can observe response in Burp collaborator. See, it's making a request, and the request is coming from this IP address, and this is not my IP address. So my public IP address is this one. Yes, perfectly. So the target application is making request to you perfectly. Now, if target application is making request to you, so what you can achieve now? So you can do now, let's say cross-site scripting. You can use this hackoff.html. If you are using this, let's say instead of this instance, let's click on go now. It's not always you will get that, okay? But sometimes, yes, see this now, they are not loading the hackoff.html perfectly. So they may load the SVG now. Yes, so I have also SVG placed on my server. So I'm using this SVG. Let's click on go now. This time they are loading this series script on the document.domain. Let's right click. You can simply copy URL and let's try to browse this. And you can see this now. You got a pop-up from their domain. Yes, perfectly all right. Now, it's not only that you can only place this XSS.svg. You can also place your remote file cell. For example, I have also a cell. Let's go to the cp/root/downloads, and there is one cell I have. I'll simply place that cell to there perfectly. So I have also a cell right now. So I'll give this, let's say dhanush.php. But this website is not able to open this shell. Okay, it's not an issue. Okay, not an issue. So there I cannot inject a shell right now through this PHP file. Not an issue. Okay, now. But we got the cross-site scripting over there. Let's try same thing on this website right now. So I'm going to spider this. So simply open this first of all. Capture this request into Burpsuite. So intercept is on now. I'm going to capture this request. So I capture this request perfectly all right. I'll simply right click, send to spider, intercept off, yes. Now I have to find any parameter that is making request, yes. So again spider this host, yeah. So you can see this, I got many input parameters, but I have to look for a parameter, okay, that can make a request. For example, I got a target equal to something over there. Yes, there may be SSRF vulnerability. So send this to repeater now. Now I have to try. Okay, no, this is not the request. You can see this target. Send this to repeater. First of all, I have to check that I am able to this application is able to make request or not. So for that, I'll simply open this collaborator. So I already have. Okay, I have accidentally closed that collaborator. So I'll open again one more time. Burp collaborator. I'll give 1 second over there. Copy to clipboard. Let's try over there now perfectly with HTTP. So you can see, you can check the response. Burp, where is burp collaborator there? There is no request. There is no request interaction. Collaborator interaction. That means this parameter is maybe not vulnerable, but we can try with this parameter with other protocols, other URL schema. Like you can try with the DICT : / and then you can give either you can give your. Let's try this your. So if I'm trying this now, let's say DICT : 1337, because 1337 port is open perfectly. Let's try this now. See, I'm just trying this now. Let's see this. Copy. Okay, so I have the listener open here, but there is no interaction to this listener. That means this may be not vulnerable. Yes, let's try with SFTP here. It's not only that you should try DICT. Let's try SFTP. So SFTP, again, I'm not able to access the SFTP now. If SFTP is not working, you can even try something else now. You can try, let's say, LDAP TFTP. Yes, let's say TFTP. Have you got any kind of interactions? So there is no interaction. Again, you can see this now perfectly. So you can also try Gopher now. So maybe Gopher will work or not. Let's try this now. Let's say Gopher is also not working. So we already seen the HTTP was already not working, but we have also tried it, but it's not working. That means this is secure. Yes, this is secure. This parameter may be secure. Yes, let's now what we're gonna try now. We have to first find. Okay, so this is not working. Let's try on different parameters now. There is a URL parameter. You can see this. Send this to repeater now. The URL parameter. Let's try over there now. Again, I'll use the same collaborator client. Copy to clipboard perfectly. With HTTP, I will give first of all over there, and there you can see this now. Poll. It's not making a request. So that means this is secure. Yes, it's not making a request. So that this website is secure right now. Okay, so this is all about this. Okay, I hope you got an idea that how to do this. Yes, thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So I forgot one thing to use there. I haven't tried the file URL schema file. Okay, let me show you how file work basically. So I think we got to know that this is making a request. We got the cross-site scripting pop-up also. Now we can also use the file schema. So if I'm using file schema, file : / and I'm using here, let's say etc/password perfectly. Let's click on go now, and you can see this now. I got the etc password. Yes, if I'm doing right click show response in browser perfectly. Let's copy this now. You can see this. So I'm getting the etc password. Yes, by using this now. You can also use, let's say, proc / self / environment. I'm getting something. No, I'm not getting any. Yes, you can talk about, let's say, shadow files. Obviously they don't have permissions to. Yes, there's no such file directly, but we got the etc/password. So this is a way to use this file parameters file schema. Yes, thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about SSRF in FFmpeg. So what does that mean basically? So you first simply download this file. Okay, I'm giving you the link. You download this. See, if any application process video files, okay, if any applications process video files, there may be this vulnerability. Okay, so how you gonna execute this? Simply you can run this command. So let's clear this first. Let's jump. These are the files over there. Yes, perfectly. This file is important. Jane _xbin_avi.py. Now I want to, let's get etc/password. I want to read etc password file from that application, the application whose application is processing video units. Okay, so I'll simply run this. Then I'll give, let's say here, the file name. You can which file you want to read. I want to read, let's say, file colon // etc/password, and then I'll give here, let's say, input or the output file here, input.avi. Okay, so I'm giving input.avi. Okay, so this, they created one AVI file, input.avi. Let me simply copy this input.avi to my desktop. Perfectly, I copied over there. Now see, I have two vulnerable websites right now. I got some this from some articles. So let me simply give you online. One is online video converter.com, and another one is files underscore conversion.com. Okay, these two websites. So let me simply open this first of all. First, copy. Okay, perfectly. Now you can see this, there is a convert a video file. If I'm clicking on this convert a video file, perfectly all right. They're asking for one of the files, so select or drop file. Let me simply give input.avi over there. Yes. So they will convert this file into some other extension like .mp4 or something. Let's wait, just wait. So it's processed. I think all the file processed. Let's start. I want to start this. Okay, I have to select a valid format. So that's mp4. Right now I want mp4. Let's start this. So they started converting this AVI file into mp4, but in that conversion they are actually reading the files. Okay, so I think let's download this file. Okay, so let me save this file simply. Okay, so saved. So you can see this, I simply saved this file. Let's open this file, input.mp4 with, let's say, VLC. Perfectly, you can see this now. Actually, the application read its own etc password file and they made a video. Yes, and if you can see this now, so see this, if you can see this now, this is a way to do this. Okay, this is called SSRF in FFmpeg. Okay, let's talk about the second website now. This is a website, filesconversion.com. I'll simply open this website. Perfectly. You can also try this in a Facebook video streaming or somewhere, because they provide some streaming. So that means they are executing. Yes. So let's select file there, input.avi. Perfectly, I'm converting it to mp4 convert. Okay. So I guess we converted that mp4. Yes. Now let's click on this to download my mp4. Okay, so I cannot play this. Okay, video cannot play. Now what if I'll use, let's say, Chrome browser? Now if I'm using, let's say, Chrome browser, am I able to play this? Yeah, so I'm able to play this in Chrome browser. You can see this now. They also read you see this? So this is a way to find this vulnerability. Thank you so much. We'll meet in next video. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about SSRF in AWS Cloud, retrieve metadata of AWS Cloud. So basically, if you found an SSRF in Amazon Cloud, let's examples. So Amazon exposes an internal service. Every EC2 instance can query for instance metadata about the host. So if you found an SSRF vulnerability that runs on EC2, try requesting this. Okay, what? You try requesting this. Okay, you may retrieve the metadata from there. Okay, so just wait. Let's try this. So I have two applications right now. So what I'm doing right now, I will spider this first of all. So let's simply open this first of all. Proxy intercept is on now. I'll capture this. I capture this request. This is a Jira server. So I'll capture this request, send to spider, yes, intercept of target. I'll first remove everything, okay, because that's killing our internet. Okay, perfectly spider this host. Now see, I got only 4 to 5 parameters over there only. Yeah, spider this host perfectly. So these are the parameters over there. Yes. Now you can try there. See this web pseudo destination. You can try over there. You can try OS destination. You can try over there. Yes. This may be the parameters were vulnerable. Yes. So by spidering, what I got up one parameters. Okay. So let me simply pick that parameter. So I got these parameters, and these parameters, if I'm trying over there, simply let's say burp suite collaborator. Yes, I have burp suite collaborator. I'll copy to clipboard perfectly. If I'm trying here, let's say http:// this one. See what's happening over there. See, it's made one request. The request came from this IP. That means the server is vulnerable by SSRF. Yes. Now what I'm going to do here, see this is the AWS. Yes, as I know that this is the AWS. They're pointing to the AWS. Here, this is the control server of AWS. Yes. Now, so you can check the CNAME of this. Okay, if I'm checking the CNAME, let's say if I'm doing simply, let's say host space this one. See, it's pointing to this one. Yes, perfectly. Now, so let me first try one by one this one. Okay, so if I'm trying this one, first one, paste, click on go now. See this now, we got the metadata. These are the metadata. Yes, see this. So we got, these are the metadata of that. Yes, it's not only that you want this one. Okay, you can try the user data if you want. Let's say, let's copy. Let's try this now. Am I getting user data? No, I'm not getting any user data. Yes, but let's try right click show response in browser. Maybe we got something. Show response in browser. Copy this now. No, so I haven't got anything over there. It's just a technical error. Perfectly all right. Now, what if I'll try this latest metadata? I am security credentials. I'm users roles. Let's try up to there. If I'm trying this now, let's say it's not okay. Now, what about this one? Let's say latest metadata and photon instances. Nothing. But when I tried this, when I tried the first one, latest metadata, and what I got the actual metadata of AWS instances. Yes. So this is a server side request for this. You can see this now perfectly. So this is a SSRF in AWS cloud. We retrieve the data. Let's try on this website now. This one. So I'll again spider this website. So let's open this first of all. Proxy intercept is on. So I capture the request. This is not the request I'm looking for. Actually, that was a request. Yeah. Right click, send to spider, intercept. Yes. So I'll simply remove from a scope. Perfectly. Now you can see this. There are also many input parameters. But what I got when I spider this, I got again a URI equal to something. If you filter this, let's say URI. See this, I got these are the parameters having URI equal to perfectly. So what I got in the repeater, let me simply go back one by. See this now, I got okay. So I guess previously okay. So cs.ic.ac.uk. Let me try this now. No. Blah blah. I'm supposed to have try over there, but let's okay, not an issue. Okay, tried on different website, so that doesn't mean okay. So that was also vulnerable. So you can see this I found there. Okay, also okay. This website also okay. Jira.vectormediagroup.com, it's vulnerable also. Let me try over there now. See, same command I'm trying over there, this latest command. Let's copy this now. If I'm trying this now, let's see, am I getting anything here? Let's click go now. I'm not able to understand this now, so I'll simply use, let's say, show response in browser. Let's copy this now perfectly. Let's open this now. So I'm not getting anything, so I'll try this different thing now, different things over there. Let's say I'm trying over, let's say, maybe I'm trying, let's say here, latest metadata, user data. Let's try this. So okay, user data I tried. What about this one, latest metadata? What about latest metadata? Trying over there. See this, we got the latest metadata also. This is also vulnerable, yes. So this is a way to find this. Okay, thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about SSRF in HTML to PDF conversion. So again, the code you can make something like this. You can make double quote closing, yes, and there you can give something, let's say iframe, and in that iframe you give a source, and the source you just read file : etc/password. You can make something like this, yes, perfectly, yes. Now double quote closing, I'm just closing this tag. Now after that I have to close the iframe tag also. So this is a code to read etc password file through HTML, perfectly alright. Now what if I'll use, let's say this is a website, let's say PDF crowd is a website, yes. Let's go to the PDF crowd, and there you can see that the convert HTML file, yes. So what I will do now, I'll save this code into HTML. Let's say right click, I'll save, let's say on desktop, let's say new.html. Okay, I'm saving as a new.html. Now I'm trying to upload this file over there. New.html, where is the new? There is new.html. Let's convert. So it's converted into PDF. Let's download this PDF. Let's try to read this file. See what happened right now. I haven't got any output. Yes, that means that command may be not executed, or maybe I'm not able to execute over anything over there. So I may use same thing in this convert HTML code. Let's try this now. So I'm trying both the things, it's not worked over there. Again, so I have another options right now. Instead of this command, instead of this code, I will make, let's say, another code. Let's say double quote svg /onload equal to document dot write. I want to know about, let's say, document dot location. So I'll give document dot locations in document dot write functions. Perfectly. Let's close this. Yes. So this is another code. Let's try to this code now. Again, I have new.html. I'll simply paste over this. Let's save this. So I saved that code perfectly. Now I'm trying to upload that code over there. Let's say convert HTML. Upload now. Download. Now you can see this. Now you got the, yes, the output of that document dot location. So basically this is a present working directory. Yes, perfect. All right. Now you can also execute this convert HTML code over there. Let's try this now. So you can see this now. We got the output perfectly. All right. Now it's not only one application. You can try this on this application also. Let's say convert.io. Okay. File converter. So let's say from perfectly. Let's say from computer. Let's say I want to select, let's say, this new.html. I want to convert this file into, let's say, PDF. Where is the PDF book? PDF. Yes, PDF. Let's convert this. So it's converted, I guess. Let's download this. Let's run this file. You can see this now. Again, we got the present working directory. Yes. So this is a way to do this. Thank you. It's not only one. Let's go back now. Let's try this the etc password thing. Okay. If you will be lucky enough, then you will get the etc password. Let's try this now. So let's finish this. Let's computer again new.html to, let's say, document PDF perfectly. Let's convert this. Let's download this. Let's try this. But right now we haven't got anything. Yes, that means see, we are not able to retrieve etc password, but we are able to retrieve the present working directory. This is all about SSRF. I will add lots of live websites there in the upcoming future, so don't worry about that. Okay. So we'll be having 10 to 15 live websites, okay, on SSRF. Okay. Right now I'm just giving you the concept so you can start hunting. Okay. Hello friends, welcome back. Now I'm going to talk about mobile application static code analysis. Static analysis of an application and source code provides a basic understanding of the architecture of the Android application and the potential vector of attack. So this may provide you what basic architecture of an application as well as the potential vulnerabilities. So we will use various tools and techniques to get the code. We'll do reverse engineering of an APK to get the source code, and after that we'll study that source code, and then we'll find vulnerabilities over there. So any pen testing of a client's application starts with first static analysis of an application. That's why it's so important to do, because you may find, see this now. Obviously, you know that the Android application uses Java programming language. Yes. The risk associated with the Android platform are further increased by the use of Java programming language as its native language for application development. Yes. Now, Java is very popular object-oriented programming language that has many inherent security flaws that can present exploitable vulnerabilities in its application. According to security research, Java is known for providing major attack. So there may be possible of major attacks. Java is very secure, but Java is mostly secure but can be improperly implemented by programmers in a way that allow attacker to fully exploit a system. What? It can allow attacker to get fully exploit a system. Fully exploit system. So why it's necessary to do Android application static code analysis? See, if you will do Android application static code analysis, you may get important juicy information. What? Maybe you will get a juicy information in source code. Yes, some path, some key, some hard coded credentials. Yes, you can say hard coded credentials, as well as you may get the API key sometimes. Yes, where it's calling API key. You may rebuild the applications and bypass many technologies over there. So this can be possible in Android static code analysis. So we are going to do this one by one. So first I'll show you. See, basically we'll use automated tools to do to reverse engineering as well as manual. So first we'll use MobSF. So we'll talk about the MobSF later on. Now let me tell you about the MobSF. MobSF may have static code analysis as well as dynamic also. You can also test Android over there, as well as iOS, as well as you can test Windows VM applications. Now, MobSF is an automated all-in-one mobile application framework. So we'll talk about later about MobSF. Now, we'll also use we'll also want to talk about Quark. So Drowser, we're gonna talk about Android application scanning with Quark, as well as third we'll talk about Drowser. We'll also gonna talk about VCC, basically visual code analyzer. Basically, we're gonna also talk about that. Yeah, it's a VCG. So we're gonna also talk about that VCG, as well as we're gonna talk about Stack-on. So these are the tools and techniques we're gonna use for mobile application static code analysis. Thank you. That's it for today. Thank you. We'll meet in next video. Thank you. Hello friends. Now I'm going to talk about introductions to MobSF. So MobSF is open source. Okay, what? First of all, MobSF is open source framework. Okay, developed by I think Arjun Abraham. Yes, open source intelligent tool that can be used to perform both static as well as dynamic analysis and dynamic analysis. So this we can do through MobSF now on Android and iOS also. It can also work on Android and iOS. Now it can also assist with you web API security testing. What? It can also help you in web API security testing. Perfect. So now what we can do by this, the first we can is information gathering. We can gather informations about the APK, the metadata of applications. We'll gather that. And second we can do is analyze security header. Okay, we will analyze security header. So this we can do. After that we can also use mobile applications, mobile API security assessments. Like we can find vulnerabilities in API like XSE, we can find, then we may find SSRF, we may find path traversal, etc. Path traversal, as well as IDOR we can find. So these are the vulnerabilities we can look in mobile application. They will identify in mobile API. We can also monitor other logical issues. Okay, we can also monitor all other logical issues via this MobSF framework. Now the installation procedure of MobSF, we'll talk about the installation, how to install this MobSF. Okay, so we'll talk about installation of MobSF. Now the first thing you have to do is you need a virtual box. What? You need a virtual box. So we'll need one virtual box. Okay, just only do not talk about VMware. Okay, we need virtual box. Then you need a MobSF OVA file. So right now I'm going to set up for what I'm just telling you all the requirements. Okay, so second you need MobSF OVA file. Okay, you can say the emulator, you can say. Okay, now then you need a MobSF framework git clone. So you can simply search MobSF GitHub. So basically you have to download this. Okay, so you can directly use the command. I'm directly giving you the command. Use Kali Linux for that. Okay, it will be very easy to install you this framework in Kali Linux. So simply fire this command in Kali Linux. Let me tell you, it's very easy. So you can simply give git space clone and this one. Okay, after that you go to this mobile security framework, this directory, change your directory to this one. Okay, then there will be many files. Just like there will be, these are the files will be there. There is a requirements.txt. If you open this requirements.txt, this framework needs these are the things like Django, PDF kit. This framework needs these are the things. So you have to install this one by one. So you can fire simply this command. The command will be this one. It's a pip space installments, or you can use pip3. Okay, not pip3 space installment space -r and the requirements .txt. It will install all the requirements. Now so the installation will be completed. After there, then you have to run this framework, yes, MobSF. So you can fire this command, that is python 3 space manage dot py space run server. Okay, if you fire this command, this will start running. Okay, then you have to open a web browser with something, let's say localhost, with your port number 8000. Okay, so we'll show you this in later, but these are the concept. Okay, so this will be concept to install this MobSF framework into Kali Linux now. Now, then in the next video, I will show you set up and configure this MobSF. What? Set up and configure this MobSF for dynamic analyzer as well as static analyzer. Thank you. Thank you. Hello friends. Now I'm going to talk about static analysis with MobSF. So I have a different machine. Let me simply show you. So first I have to okay. So what I have to do first, I have to download MobSF over there. So I think you can see this now. I already have this MobSF. Yes. Now you can see this now. I already have this MobSF. Okay. Now I'll simply use, let's say, cd space mobile security framework MobSF. Done. Now I'll go to ls. So first things you have to do after downloading, you to install all the requirements. As you can see this, there's a requirements.txt. So you can fire the command pip3 space install space -r and then requirements.txt. Just enter this. So by this way, you will install all the requirements that need to in this MobSF framework. It will install over there. So just give this few minutes. Okay. Now I guess my internet is working over there. Let me simply go to ping space google.com. Yeah, it's working, not an issue. Yeah. So just wait. They are cloning something. So yeah, wait. So you can see this now. They cloned everything. Yes, one by one, step by step, they cloned everything. So they are installing all the collected packages right now. Yes. So I guess you can see this now. They installed successfully installation completed. So after that, I have to run this command manage.py, or you can simply run /run.sh. If I'm doing /run.sh, it will directly start. So you don't have to do, see this now, directly start. Now you can see this now. There is a 127. This is a link basically. Okay. So you can open this link with the Kali Linux browser. So let me simply open this with link with Kali Linux browser. It's a local host only, so you need a local host. So I'm giving 127.0.0.1. Okay. Okay. So I'm giving over there 127.0.0.1 and colon 8000 because it's working on the port number 8000. So simply open that. Okay. I guess there is no issue. It's opening in. So yes, it's open. I guess you can see that it's open now. I have to little zoom out because it's not configured with my display. So let me simply zoom out few things. Okay. Okay. But it's still showing something like this. Yes. So now I guess it's behaving unresponsive, so not an issue. Okay, there is a drag files here to click upload and analyze the application. So I guess I have one application. Let me see if I have any applications or not. Files. Okay, I'll go to downloads and you can see I have one application. There is an APK file. So I want to capture that. Okay, so I'll simply open the browser. I'll upload that file over there, but that's unresponsive. So let me open this in new tab. So I'm opening that with new tab. Just wait, okay? So because that was behaving unresponsive, so it may happen, yes, because you know it's real world, okay? So I'm not doing anything editing or something, okay? So I'm facing same problem what we will face. So yeah, I guess it's taking time. Not anything. What if I'll try to open that file with, let's say, ifconfig? I think I got the IP address. What if I'll open with my browser here only? Let's see. Am I able to open that file over there? So 192.168.0.136:8000. I don't think so, but let's try. No, it's not. It's refusing the connection. So not an issue. Not an issue. Not an issue. Okay, so it's working very slow. Let me close that and then we'll start one more time. Okay, I guess we have to close this pinging. Let's first close that ping. I'll close this. I'll run and start one more time. Yeah, now. Yeah, so now it's perfectly alright. You can see this. So there's upload and then analyze. So what if I'll click that upload? I will select this APK and you can see this now. So I'm analyzing this now. Just wait. And I got many details over there. Now see this. What are the details I got? Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. Okay. So as you can see this now, what I got the app icon, file information, the encoding. Okay. These are not the issue. Okay. Now security score 6.1. Okay. Now. So what is important here? Let me simply zoom out. So I'll show you in the easy way. Now, the important is here this one. Let's say you can go to the information first of all. You can see this now. These are the panel over there. Simply go to this information. Okay, so I think I have to wait for some time. It's behaving unresponsive. In the terminal, you can see this now. What's going on in the terminal? See this now? So they extracted this APK file. They have they decoded that APK file. Yes. Now let's go to the browser. They've done reverse engineering of that APK file. So that's what I want basically. But I guess it's not. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I have to be very. Yeah. So you can see this app information. This is the package info. This is the main activity now. Simply. Okay. I guess it's not working properly. Let me copy this again. Let's close that. Let's closing this now. So you just have to wait. Okay. Or let me try this in Mac. If I'll able to do this in Mac, then it will be very great. So let me simply download this file. So mobsf At the meantime, I'm opening also the app. So just wait. Let me simply clone or done. It may take time many times. Yes. So no. I think it will be not installed in Mac. Let's go back. Yeah. So I'm doing a static analysis right now. So yeah, what I want to show you here is that how to extract information from that APK. So basically they have decrypted, they have decoded, they have done reverse engineering of the APK file into Java code. So then we look for that Java code, we'll find some vulnerabilities over there in that Java code. And then we can also report that vulnerabilities to any of the companies. So this will help you more in penetration testing, not in this bug bounty, but still you can try this. Now let's see this now. Okay, now I'm trying this now. See, these are 25 activities present on these applications. Okay, so 6 services. If you want to view the services, you can simply, they are the messaging services, discovery, app measurements, everything. Okay, now if you are going for, let's say, what are the files they are using? These are the files over there. Now if you, let's say, they are using also Firebase networking. Yes, they are also trying to connect. Obviously they try to connect with Firebase, not an issue. Now these are the files over there. The XML file is this one. Okay, now let's go to the information again now, and exported activities. Okay, exported services. Now you can see this. Now if you want to, let's say, view the Java code, you can view the Java code, you can view Smiley code, you can view Android manifest.xml, what's inside the manifest. See this now, these are the permissions they are taking. Okay, they are taking internet, access Wi-Fi state, network state, change Wi-Fi state, change network state, write external storage, read phone state. Okay, so these are the things they are taking, not an issue. Now, but you can also download the Java code. So if you click on the Java code, it's downloading there. So let's download this. So you can see this now, this Java code is downloaded. Now you can also go to the scan options and you can look for the certificates. Okay, the certificate informations, like signer certificate informations. Okay, as well as what are the permissions they are taking. Okay, why they are taking these permissions. Okay, there are some critical things exist on that or not. You can also talk about that. Now see this now, if you navigate this now, wait. Okay, now they are using Android API, they are using crypto API, and these are the files over there, buffer.java, hashing.sync. Okay, hashing source.java, they are using this. These are the things they are using. Okay, decoder, AES encryptor. So there may be the video encrypted key. Yes. So these, okay, now what about the browsable activities? There is no browsable activities over there. Yes. Okay, now there are many things in the mob app. The code analysis is also there. Okay, so the app uses an insecure random number generators, and this is a high severity. So we'll talk about this vulnerability later on. Right now I'm just teaching you that how to find vulnerabilities in app. These are the files that uses this random number generator insecurity. Okay, now, and that was the severity was high severity. Okay, that's supposed to be fixed very soon. Okay, now there you can see there is another medium or high. So the insecure web view implementation. Yes, execution of user control code in web flow. Web view is a critical security hole. Now you can see this, there's a high also. This app uses Java hash code. It's a weak hash function and should never be used in secure crypto implementation. Yes. App uses SQLite database and execute raw SQL query. Untrusted user input in raw SQL queries can cause SQL injection. So there is a SQL injection also. Now, app can read that to external, any app can read data written to external. Okay, so basically if you are writing some data to the app, do not allow that app, that locations to, that any applications can also fetch that thing. Okay, so this is supposed to be fixed over there also. Files may contain hard-coded sensitive information like username, password. So this is supposed to be also fixed. So I'll show you this later on. Okay, how to read this file, but right now, okay. Now there is a file analysis also. We have seen the code analysis, we have seen the manifest analysis. Now we'll talk about the file analysis. Certificate key files hard coded inside the app. Okay, so they are using all the hard coded certificate into the app. Okay, they are using secure Paytm certifications, HSBC. So yeah, now there is a malware analysis also, but I think there is no malware right now. Yes, everything is good, everything is good. Yes, these are the string over there they are using. Let's say they are using strings, URLs. These are the InstaMojo library, InstaMojo. So they are calling this, okay, the InstaMojo from this Java. So then maybe you will get a hard-coded user and password of InstaMojo. So we'll talk about that later. So just they also use JustPay model. So you can also talk about that. So this is the complete static analyzer of an application through MobSF. Okay. Then in the next video, I'll teach you how to read code analysis, how to do, these are the verify, these are the vulnerabilities over there. So I hope this is clear to you that how to use MobSF. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So now again I'm going to continue this static analysis with MobSF. So as you have seen that we can download Java code through MobSF. Now you can see this now. So there in security analysis there is a manifest.analysis. If you click on that, so I just click over there. Now you have to wait for some time. It's working. Just wait. There are three things. One is manifest, that will gonna review Android manifest.xml, as well as there is a code analysis and there is a file analysis. Now as you can see, we have downloaded already this Java code. Okay, so what I will give, let's go to the downloads folder. Okay, let me simply open the new terminal. It's a new window. Okay, I'll go to the downloads. I'll go to the CD space it's not working, so I guess there is some problem. So what I will do right now, let me simply close this team here, reconnect to my device. Okay, so okay, so I guess I connected to my device. Now I'll simply, let's say, go to the downloads. Okay, and you can see there is a file already, 7 file. I'll simply copy this file to the server. Let's say java.zip to, let's say, var www and html. Go to the cd var www html ls. Yes, so you can see there is a file. Now I'll simply start my server, service space apache 2 space start. Let's do ifconfig. So you can see this 192.168.0.136. Let me open my Chrome browser. .136. Now there is this file. I'll download this file. Okay, so I have the source code now. You can see this now. So I can open this source code with, let's say, open this root. This is the file uploads, and this is the Java source. Now these are the files over there. Now let's say there is an Android architecture, supports everything. Yes, there are, let's say, uploads. There's a COM. In that COM, let's go to the COM. These are the files over the InstaMojo. So I'm going InstaMojo Android. These are the activities. This is the Android InstaMojo.java. Let's open it, Notepad++. Am I getting something interesting over there? So you have to now read this code. They are using InstaMojo SDK. Now, Are we getting interesting something interesting? No. In this I haven't got anything interesting. Now there is an InstaMojo applications. Let me simply open this now. No, there is nothing important. I don't think so there is anything. So you have to review one by one, okay? Maybe you will get something interesting. Now this is nothing. Now let's say build config.java. There may be something interesting. No, there is nothing. Yes. So I think they built their own InstaMojo SDK over there to accept the payment. There is a network. In that network, there is a urls.java. If I'm opening that urls.java, am I getting something interesting over there? So you can see this now. They are calling the V2 gateway order payment options now. They are using API.instamojo, but they are using URL string InstaMojo for productions. Okay, but there is nothing interesting. Now, but when I open this browser, let's say go to manifest.xml, there is application data can be backed up. Yes. So you can study this manifest.analysis now. See this now. Backup means what basically? Backup means that it allows to that you can back up your data into phone, and that backup can be accessed by any other phone. Yes. Let's learn about code analysis. You can see this now. There is a OKIO options.java, and that uses random number generator. Yes. There's a COM example in version 3 splash permissions activity.java. So these are all using app uses an insecure random number generator. So you can also verify that. Let's go to the file. Let's say where Java source. There's OKIO, and in that I have to look for which file. I have to look for this options.java. So I'll simply open. Let's say where is the file systems. Okay, there may be options. So there's a options.java. Let's open with edit with notepad++ now. And what they are using, let's say random access. Okay, implements random functions. Okay. Okay, so where they are using random. Okay, Java byte string this.a. So I guess we have to look for also that what they want to say. You can simply click on this. Okay. Okay, maybe it's not the proper view. So what I'll do now? Let's okay. Let me simply okay. They are also using MD5 is a weak hash known to have a hash collisions. You can see this now. Just pay Godel utility encrypt. They are using MD5. Okay. Now anything in okay. Let me go back one by one. Okay. So I think this is a way to do code analysis, but there is another way to do code analysis also. So you can see this now. Code analysis. You can talk about these are the vulnerabilities. You can verify, and these are the files. Like, is this really that this is a vulnerability over there? The files may contain hard-coded sensitive information, as they are saying. Then see this now. These files, let's say COM example hidden within version 3 MCQ response table helper.java. This file having a SQL. Yes. So you can simply go there COM. Then there's in COM there's an example. In the example hidden version 3, and there may be the database is the database. These are the files. Yes. So these files may call the SQL. Yes, and the SQL you can also see this now. They are using SQLite database. So it with notepad++. See. So they are using create update table app update same ID integer. Yes, user ID. So what you can do, you can also like call your own query over there, and yes, and they may execute that query. Yes. So this is a vulnerability. Yes, if they are executing that your query, then there is a vulnerability. Yes. So now let's say go back to the VirtualBox now. So you can see this now. There's a contains, since it's a hidden there. This is this file over there, I guess. Config table helper. You can also view in the MobSF framework also. So maybe there will be somewhere in the juicy informations like select from config where config key. Okay, but I don't think so. There is some. Just wait. So this may contain. So this may contain sensitive information. It's not true. You have to verify. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I got the database name that user manager 63. Okay, that they are using in the backend in the SQLite library. They are using this database. Okay. So that we are getting. There is nothing more than that. Now there is another way to do a static analyzer and in a very easy way. Okay, so we'll also talk about that how in the next video. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about static analysis with VCG. So you can download VCG from Google. So it will be VCG. You can also search on GitHub, maybe you will get a VCG. Yeah, it's a visual code grapper. Okay, so you can download this VCG from there, and you can see the VCG setup having this. Okay, also releases. It's also releases for Windows version. Okay, now VCG is an automated code security review tool. It's a code security review tool. You can try this on C, C++ programming language as well as Java, VB, PL, and SQL programming language. So I already downloaded. Let me show you. So let me simply show you the VCG. Okay. I guess I have the VCG somewhere here. See this now? It's a VCG setup. So I already installed this VCG. It's a video. I guess it's a visual code grapper. Let's open this now. First of all, what you have to do is you can go to the settings, then select the Java. So I selected the Java now because I want to do static analyzing on the Java. Then you can click on this, let's say file, new target directory. Now let's go to the downloads. In the downloads, I have to look for there's a, let's say pictures. I have this file over there. Let me simply search for this. Okay, where I downloaded this file. It's the Java code is there, Java source. These are the. Let me simply copy this Java source. Let's copy this. I'll paste into this. Let's say on desktop. Okay. Now let me open the VCG settings. Java is already over there. File, new target directory. Desktop. I'll select, let's say, Java source. Okay. So it's importing all the files over there. Then we'll study. Then we'll scan this file for vulnerabilities. Just wait. So VCG is very good. Okay, we can use VCG for many options. I'll talk about the VCG later on. What are the concepts and what you can do with VCG. Okay, so just wait. Okay. So you can see this now. We imported perfect. Now, can see this. All the files are imported over now. Yes. So source code can be analyzed using the VCG scanner, static analyzer. So it's a static analyzer. Yes. Now, so you can download the. I think you have already downloaded the source code through MobSF. I just imported that into there. Now you can see all the files over there. Now what I have to do now, I'll go to in the file type. I selected the new target directory. I gave that. Now there is a scan option. See this, and I can give scan full scan. So I'm going to scan all these. These are the files. So simply scan full scan, and it may take some time. Yes. Now after the scan is completed, The scanner will issue the name of vulnerability, its criticality, and a brief description about all the vulnerabilities. Okay, you will get this list in the result section. You can see this in all the result sections. So you can see this in the potential issues, unsafe code. You can see this, all these are coming one by one. So you have to wait for completion. Okay, so just wait. Okay, and I will continue this video in the next. I'll continue this analyzing with VCG in the next video, because it will take time to do analysis of all these files, because there are almost 26 activities. Okay, so it may take some time. Okay, so we'll meet you in the next video. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So in continuation of previous video, I'm going to show you that what I got by using VCG. So you can see this now. I got many severities over there, the critical, high, medium, as well as I got also low severities. Now you can see this now. What vulnerability I got? The first vulnerability I got is potential SQL injection. Unfortunately, I cannot increase the font, but let me simply export this into let's say export result to CSV file. So okay, so I'm going to talk, let's say, a CAD Flip applications. Okay, result. Okay, it's exporting into CSV file, so it may take some time. I think CSV output successfully. So documents, a CAD Flip. Let's open this Excel sheet. Okay, now you can see this now. What I got here, I can increase the font right now. Okay, let me select simply. Let's say 18. Okay, now. So this is the impact, critical, high, vulnerability now. And you can see this now, potential SQL injections I have got. Where I got the applications appears to allow SQL injection via dynamic SQL statement, and there is no validator plugins were located into that. Yes. Okay. So if you navigate this now, you may get that what's there. You can see this files having this one. Yes. Which file? The Java source.com example hidden brain 03 database video table helper.java. What video table helper.java? Yes. Now let's go back. See this now. Line 160. Yes. So you can simply right click, let's say open code in associated editor, or you can open, let's say let's open with Notepad. Okay, so let's open with Notepad++. You can see this is a line where SQLite database they're using update function, and they are using table video contents value data underscore video ID equal to. Yes, so there is a SQL injection vulnerability, because there were not. See now. So this is a way to do a static analyzing of any APK file. Now you can see this, there is a high, this package is flawed once. Okay, you can also read there. I increase the font here. See this now. This package is okay. Let me simply increase this row height. Okay, I'll try later. Okay, let's see. Okay. 30. Let me do 30. Yeah. So if I'm doing 30, you can see this now. This application appears to allow SQL. Okay. This package is flawed and produces predictable values for any given seed, which are easily. Okay, you can easily guess that. Okay, that's why it's called. Basically, they are using Java util.random function in background. Yes. So let me simply open that code where they are using. Right click, edit with Notepad. You can see this now. They are using Java util random function. Okay, and it's very easy to guess it. That's what they mentioned that. Okay, if I'm using, let's say, random function, where is the random function? Let's find next. Okay, there is the random. Find next. Okay, so there is, you can see this now, this dot j equal to new random. So this may be easily guessable. Yes, that's what they are saying. Okay, that if you are using that, it will be very easy to guess that. Okay, now medium, what they are, synchronized code possible performance impact. Yes, so what they are trying to say, they are trying to say that there are 17 lines of code in a synchronized block. Manually check the code to ensure any shared resources are not being looked unnecessary. Okay, so you have to confirm that any shared resource are not being looked unnecessarily. Yes, otherwise it may cause uh, performance will be very impact, then it will affect on your performance of the applications. Yes, so medium, yes, this is a way to study all the courses. You can use the VCG because VCG give you within a minute all the static analyzing of the code. Okay, thank you so much, we'll meet in next video. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about Androbugs framework. So you can simply go to this link, Androbugs framework, search on Google or GitHub. Androbugs framework is an Android vulnerability analysis system that helps developers or hackers to find potential vulnerabilities. Okay, so what you will get over there, you may find security vulnerabilities in an Android app, check if the code is missing, check dangerous shell commands, example SU, collect information from millions of apps, check the app security protections. So you must thank this author who developed this Androbugs framework. Okay, now simply just download this file. So I already downloaded this file, and you can see this now. I already have this applications acadflip.apk. Now how to use, simply use Python space androbugs.py space -h. So this is a help. Now you can use -f and then apk file to analyze. So -f space acadflip, okay, .apk. So now they are doing reverse engineering. They are finding the vulnerabilities into your applications. They are doing a study of your Android manifest.xml file. So you just have to wait for that. Okay, so sometimes you may get information like this, like the WebView RC Android application vulnerability, just like this. It required Python 2.7 and PyMongo library. I already had, so that's why it's working. So just wait, you will get the output of this Androbugs framework. This will give you a proper explanation of each and every vulnerability. So this is very important. Just wait. You can see this now. They generated one report into txt file. What I will do now, I'll simply open this txt file. Let's go to the file system, download Androbugs. There is a report. I will open this reports with, let's say, Sublime or any, you can use any editor. Now, perfect. So there is a one critical vulnerability is, you can see this now, key store hacker protection checking. The key stores below seems using byte array. Okay, byte array or hard-coded certificate info to do SSL pinning. So basically your application is doing SSL pinning through hard-coded byte array. That can be easily bypassed. Yes, see this, it's a web view. You can simply open that and there's a web view. Yes, now there is another critical vulnerability, implicit service checking. To ensure your app is secure, always can use an explicit intent when starting a service, and do not declare intent filter for your services. Yes, so there is a complete descriptions about the intent and explicit intent. Now there is another critical vulnerability, SSL security, SSL connection checking. So they are checking all the SSL connections, and what they found that your application using HTTP for all these communications. Yes, then it's a big vulnerability. Yes, now external storage accessing. Yes, remember, do not write important files to external storage. Yes, now so this may be the vulnerabilities. Yes, Okay, the important is this one. You can see this now. Warning: web view local file access attack checking. Yes, basically you can access, see this font set allow file access true, and that should be false. Yes, because if this will be enabled, what you can do, you can simply browse file colon triple slash data and your package, or let's say com.ehiddenbrain dot whatever, yes, this is, yes, and then you can easily access the files wrote by the application into your local storage. Okay, so you can easily able to file from the Chrome browser. Okay, that's what it's mentioned, that's why it's vulnerability is called web view local file access attack. So this is a way to do this. Okay, I hope it's clear to you that how to use Endro bug framework. Thank you so much. So this is a way to do this. I hope it's clear to you that how to use Endro bug framework. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about Quick Android Review Kit. This tool is also designed to look for several security related Android application vulnerabilities. You simply download, you can install this by using this command. So let me show you first of all what I have used already. Okay. Yeah. So you can see this now. First of all, I have downloaded the Quark. After that, okay. After that, I install that Quark by using this command: pip space install space -r requirements.txt, pip space install dot. Then you can use that Quark. So you can see this. I'm using the Quark now. Quark space --apk and the application file. Now this will decompile all the classes. Okay, in the APK bundle. Now after that, it may take lots of time. Okay, so that's why it took almost 30 minutes. Now the generated one report. Let me simply open that report. I use the command open. So open command is okay. It's in Kali Linux. So what I will do now, I'll simply copy this to server. Let's say /var www and then HTML. Okay. cd go to the var www HTML, and there you can see one file is there, that is report.html. I'll simply, let's say, service space apache 2 space start. I'll start my IP server, and my IP address is 192.168.0.136. Simply open this 136. There you will find a report.html. Let's open this report.html. Okay, now see this now. You can see this now. This is the report of that APK file by Quark. Now logs are detected. This may allow potential leakage of information from Android applications. Okay, so the logging font, these logs are detected. Okay, now these are the URLs having okay, now let me simply, if you click on this, there's nothing. Okay, warning, it's everything they're saying the logging font. Let me simply scroll down. Okay, just wait. I want to see, have we got anything? So I have to keep scrolling this file. Okay, so this is a complete report of Android Review Toolkit. Okay, so wait. Okay, it's again saying the logging font. Okay, we had to wait. There is no option. I'm trying to scroll, but it's not scrolling. I'm not able to scroll. No way, not an issue. So mostly they are reviewing that, they are saying the logs font, logging font. Okay, so this is a way to also do Quark. Okay, how to use Quark. Quark tool. Okay, so Quark is an easy to use tool capable of finding common security vulnerabilities in Android applications. Okay, and it's 100% free to use. That's why I just use this. I just show you the methods, all the methods to find all the vulnerabilities in an applications. Okay, now just wait, we don't have any options, we have to wait. Okay, yes, I got that. There's nothing else, there's only logging found. Okay, so okay, not an issue. Okay, so we got only, by using this tool, we got only one vulnerability. Okay, but this is a way to do this. Thank you, I hope it's clear to you. Thank you. Hello friends, now I'm going to talk about conclusion, that what we have done now. So the series, first we have used MobSF, is great tool to do static analyzing. Here you can download excuse me, sorry, I'm doing live, so that's why it's not an issue. Now second, we have done Andro bug framework. Okay, framework, as well as we have combined MobSF with VCG. VC is nothing but visual code grapper. Okay, it was a visual code grapper. So we have also seen that how to do static analyzing of this. Then fourth, we have seen quick Android review toolkit. Okay, QART. Okay, now so this is a way to do Android application and static code analysis. I hope it's clear to you that how to do this. Thank you so much. Just practice on all the applications and look for all the vulnerabilities. Okay, thank you, and just confirm all the one. Then you can also report that vulnerabilities to the companies. This will help you in the PT. Thank you. Mobile application penetration test. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about password reset pausing. So let me first tell you what do you mean by password reset pausing. Let's say examples, there is a forgot password page. What? The application have a forgot password page, and that page is vulnerable by host header attack. Okay, that page is vulnerable by host header attack. You can find this vulnerability in offensive approach to hunt bugs. That was my first course. Now, and you already know how to find this vulnerability. So let me just simply teach you password reset pausing. Obviously, so the application having a forgot password page, and they accepting input as email ID. Okay, so they are expecting email ID, okay, as an input perfectly. Now, and what they are doing after that, they are sending you one email. They are sending you one email. The email content something like this. The link, let's say HTTP, the message also. Okay, not only the link. The email content a message and the link. Like you can password. You can reset your password via below link. Yes, by clicking below link or something like this. Yes, you may receive a mail something like this. Yes, now and then you will receive an email link something like this, looks like something like the http:// and if you are testing on the target.com, so you will receive a mail, let's say target.com/, and there may be something like this, let's say password _ reset .php ? And this is very important. There may be a parameter, let's say something token equal to, let's say there will be random token number. Yes, now just think this line, just think about this line. Yes, what if any attacker will get your token? If any attacker will get your token, he can easily reset your password. Yes, so this is a current scenario that he can easily get your password. Now, so how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna find these vulnerabilities, and how are we gonna get this the token? So before that, before you have to understand this, how in the mail, how this link is building. Yes, so basically they are sending you one email that may have body something like this. Yes, the mail having a body, to reset the password please click here. Okay, and this is building link something like https:// let's say dollar server HTTP host. So they are taking your host parameters value in the link having password.php question mark token and the random value. Okay, now and then if you click on this, you can reset your password. Okay, now so basically you are receiving the mail something like this: to reset the password, please click here https:// if let's example you are testing on Microsoft, so you'll get $host, so you will get a value from this HTTP host microsoft.com password.php question mark token equal to random value. Yes, so this is the current scenario now. So how are you gonna find this vulnerability that is called password reset pausing? So let me simply tell you. Now let's example. There is a website. The website is, let's say, yammer.com. I'm just assuming the website is, let's say, yammer.com, and yammer.com having a forgot password page. Okay, obviously application may have the forgot password page, and if you are giving an email ID over there, they are sending you the reset link containing token. Yes, what they are sending you one link something like this. I'm just assuming they are sending you one link like this: https://yammer.com having a token equal to. Okay, I'm just assuming token equal to blah 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 blah. Okay, now just think about this. What if I'll capture this request into Bob Suite? Okay, what if I'll capture this request into Bob Suite? Okay, request into Bob Suite, and what if I'll change this simply host parameter to, let's say, bing.com, so, or let's say your hackersera.com. What if I'll give their hackersera.com, and I'm giving the, let's say, victim email ID, let's say victim email ID over there, victim email ID. So what will happen? The victim will receive what? The victim will receive one mail. Yes, victim may receive one mail. Yes, may receive one email containing link something like this: http:// this time hackersera.com. Yes, let's say hackersera.com / token equal to, let's say, XYZ. So and basically they are getting something like this. Yes, so victim received one email like this. Yes, if victim will click over there, victim will simply going where? hackersera.com. Yes, and obviously hackersera is my website, so I will have a sniffer, and then in that sniffer I will get your token. So I will get victim token. Yes, and if I got the victim token, what I will give? I'll simply take advantage of that token. How? I'll construct a link now. I'll construct a link something like this: http:// yammer.com, and I already have the token. Yes, token I'll give XYZ. Then I will easily reset the password of that user. Yes, I'll easily reset the password of this user, the victim email ID user. Yes, this is all about the password reset pausing. I'll show you the live demonstration in the next videos. This was just a background concept about password reset pausing. I hope it's clear to you. So basically, sometimes you will receive a mail like this. Yes, I'm just showing you. See this? If you will give, let's say, evil host in the host parameter, you may receive a mail something like this: https:// evilhost.com reset-password.php and token. If any user will get that token, he can easily reset your password of this supercool.com. Yes. So this is a password reset pausing vulnerability. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. So again I'm going to talk about password reset pausing. So I created one website, wordpress.offensivehunter.com. Let me simply go to wp-login.php. So I don't know the host header attack is possible there or not. I'm just simply trying over there. Okay, in the email ID, if I'm giving it there, let's say wv130295@gmail.com, or if I'm simply giving there, let's say offensive hunter. If I'm trying this offensive hunter, see, I think they are saying check your email for the confirmation link. Let me simply log in over there. So I logged into my account. Okay, I think I have a different account over there right now. So let me log into. And now you can see this. I received one email having wordpress.offensivehunter.com, and basically they sent me one reset code having our host, the host of this one. Yes, so wordpress.offensivehunter.com. Now let's go to the password reset pausing example again. I'll go to the again login page. Okay, I'll again go to the, let's say, lost your password. Yes, now I'll give again the username offensive hunter. I'll capture this request into Bobsuit. Let's get new password. Now I'll simply right click, send this into repeater, because I don't know which attack is possible over there. So let me simply change this host to bing.com. Let's say bing.com. So it's nothing, they are not loading anything. Yes, now so let this host will something. Okay, let this host to wordpress.offensivehunter.com. I'll add one more thing, x-forwarded host : space, let's say bing.com. And if in reset link, if I receive a email having a reset, let's say bing.com something, then there is a vulnerability. Yes, so just wait. Now let me reload this. Yes, I got some link, but this time again there is no bing.com. Yes, that means it's not vulnerable. There is no password. So okay, again there is no bing.com link. Yes, that means it's not vulnerable. There is no password reset pausing. Okay, now you can also make something like this. Yes, let this to there, and then bing.com, you can give bing.com over there. Now let's try this, but again I haven't received any mail. Okay, there is no mail, so yeah, so it's not vulnerable by password reset pausing. So basically this is a way to find this vulnerability. If you receive a mail, you just have to check, are you getting a bing.com link over there? If you are getting a bing.com, then there is a vulnerability. Thank you so much. Hello friends, welcome back. Now again I'm going to talk about password reset pausing. So let me simply go to this website this time, wordpress.hackersera.com. okay, this having a WordPress website I just set up for this demonstration. Okay, now you can see this. Now there is a wp-login.php. let me simply open this. There is a lost your password. Now if I'm giving there, let's say offensive hunter get new password, you can see this they told me that you will receive one email. Let me simply go over there, gmail.com. I guess I haven't received an email. Let me simply do, let's say, one. Okay, let me simply see this. Now password reset for, let's say, this is 0 minute ago. They sent me a mail, wordpress.hackersera.com, coming in the reset your password. Yes, now let me simply capture that request again in the Bobsuit. Let's go back. Okay, I'll capture this request into Bobsuit. Let's say get new password. I captured this request into Bobsuit. Now I'll simply right click, send this to repeater. In the go to repeater, now I'll change this. I'll try to change this host. If I'm giving there, let's say bing.com, see what's happening over there. It's nothing. It's the 404 not found, and even I'm not receiving any kind of email over there. Okay, now I received one email, but this time it's nothing. 0 minute. It's a WordPress. I need, see, if I'm giving there bing.com, so I need a reset link containing bing.com. Yes, then there will be password reset pausing. So I haven't got. Let me simply add x-forwarded host to : space bing.com. If I'm trying to add, let's click on go now. Okay, they sent me 302 font. I received any kind of email? Yeah, I received one email. Now let's go back. Again, I have received email from wordpress.hackerserver.com. Yes. So let's change this. Exchange this host to, let's say, there, and you can give bing.com over there. Let's click on that now. No, we are not getting anything now. Let's go back. Okay, let's click on go now. Okay, but they're sending 302 now. They're sending me one email. As you can see this now, they sent me one email now, but still we haven't got. Sometimes see this now. What they are, sometimes they may take their server HTTP host, or sometimes they may take a referrer parameter host. Yes. So if they are taking the referrer parameter host, you can also try to modify the referrer. If I'm trying here, let's say refer, let's say bing.com. If I'm trying bing.com over there, see what's happening over there right now. Let's click on go now. Have we got something interesting? Okay, you can see, but we haven't got anything interesting. That means there is no password reset pausing. So I just shown you two way. Sometimes you can also try, because if in the background, if they will take HTTP referrer over there in the mail body, so that's why I try to do on the referrer parameter also. Thank you so much. This is a way to do this. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome back. So now I'm going to talk about password reset pausing. So I'm just trying to show you how to try password reset pausing on any of the websites. So this time I'm going to try on, let's say, TripAdvisor. So let's say TripAdvisor, search on this. Okay. Now you can see this. Let's go to the login page, profile. There is a login, continue with email. There is a forgot password. Now in the forgot password, if I'm giving an email ID, let's say offensivehunter@gmail.com, let's capture this request into Bubsuite. Let's send link. So this is not the okay. So you can see this now. This is my email ID. No, this is not there. This is not the request I'm looking for. So let's forward this. This is not the request. Okay, no. I gave over there offensive hunter. I just have to make some changes over there first of all, because they are not going to send you, or they sent me one email. Let's check. I guess I don't have a account on TripAdvisor on this email. So you can try many things over there. I'm just trying the password reset pausing right now. So in the meantime, let me simply go back. Let's capture this request. Okay. Let's go to the profile. There is let's say continue with email. There is a forgot password. Now in that I'm giving, let's say, wv130295@gmail.com. Let's capture this request into Bubsuite. Send link. So I capture this request into Bubsuite. This is the request now, and they may send me one mail. Yes, maybe there, or maybe in the next mail. So what I'm trying to do here, I will try to change this. So I'll simply right click, email spell check JSON. They're checking just the email. Let me simply repeater in the repeater. Let's forward this request. RB, I just forwarded, but I haven't got anything till now. So maybe this is not the request I'm looking for. So yeah, this is not the request. Let's forward this. This is the request. There's the email ID also. Let's send this to repeater. The backup purpose, I'm sending this to repeater. Let's forward it. If I'm forwarding this, I got the mail now. So let's go to the repeater now. What I'm trying to do here, let's go back first of all. Yeah. So I'll try to do here, let's say, host to some other host, let's say bing.com. If I'm trying, let's say bing.com, it's just saying 404 not found. Okay. So let it their website. I'll add x dash forwarded dash host :space bing.com. Let's click on go now. Success to gmail.com. Okay, they are just checking. Okay, now but it's nothing. I guess we have to also change the referrer parameter there. So in the referrer parameter, if I'm giving over there, let's say bing.com, let's click on go now. Just saying nothing. Okay, let's try on the 7 number. There I have to again do same thing. Let's say x dash forwarded dash host colon space bing.com, as well as I'll change this referrer. Let's say bing.com. Let's click on go now. See what's happened over there. Okay. Let me simply go to the mailboxes. This is not my mailboxes. Let's say this is. Have I got an email of bing.com containing bing.com? So let me simply okay. There's a reset your password, but when I'm moving my mouse over there, you can see this now. It's a tripadvisor.in. That means it's not done. Okay. So 0 minutes. Let's say 1 minute ago. What happened? Have we got anything there? Let's click on there. Okay. This is not even bing.com. Yes. So yeah, this is secure one. There is no the password reset pausing attack. I'll show you one demonstration only. Okay. One live demonstration. I'm just showing you right now on the Mani website, but I'll show you one demonstration, okay, having this attack. But I'm just trying on the real world. You may face same problem. That's why I'm trying on the real world, okay. So this way you have to try in any of your websites. Let's instaglobal.py. I'll simply go to, let's say, intercept off now. This, if you'll find any vulnerabilities on this website, you may get $1 million. All the server side vulnerabilities, you may get $1 million on this website. How much? $1 million. And I'm not joking, okay. So let me simply go to the forgot password and give me, let's say, my email ID over there, because let's say in the password I'm giving, let's say, this one. Only the server, they are accepting only server side vulnerabilities. Intercept is on now. Let's continue. So I capture this request. I'll simply right click, send this to repeater for backup purpose, as well as I'm going to change this now. Let's say if I'm changing this host to, no, host is nothing. If I'm changing, let's say, x dash forwarded dash host colon space bing.com, as well as I'm going to change this referral value to, let's say, bing.com. Okay, let's click on forward now, the repeater. Okay, I just made for backup now. If I'm doing, they are saying they sent password. Let me check if I have I received any password. Yes, I received one password. The email, this email, the reset password having instaglobal link. That means there is no password reset pausing attack. So this is a way to do this attack. Thank you.